What is the steering rack and how does it work? The steering rack is an essential component in a car's steering system. Its main function is to convert the rotational movement of the steering wheel into a linear movement that allows the wheels of the car to turn. Its function is essential for the control and safety of the vehicle. The steering rack is located at the front of the vehicle, in the chassis area. It consists of a metal bar or tube with a series of helical teeth inside, which is connected to the front wheels through a series of joints. The operation of the steering rack is relatively simple. When the driver turns the steering wheel, this movement is transmitted through a rod or axis called the steering column. The steering column is connected to a nut that runs along the rack, which contains the helical teeth. As the nut moves along the rack, due to the movement of the steering wheel, it causes the front wheels to turn to the right or to the left, depending on the direction of rotation of the steering wheel. The steering rack also plays an important role in the safety of the car, as it helps to maintain control of the vehicle during turns and provides precise steering. In addition, the steering rack allows greater response and agility in the handling of the car, which makes it easier to park and drive in curves. In addition to its main function, the steering rack also has other components that contribute to its correct operation. These components include 1. Steering bar. It is a metal bar that connects the steering rack with the front wheels. Its function is to transmit the steering movement of the rack to the wheels so that they turn in the desired direction. 2. Steering ends. These are the joints located at the ends of the steering rod, known as steering knuckles. They allow the bar to move in an articulated manner and transmit the movement to the wheels. 3. Clamps and bushings. These are elements that hold and secure the steering rack to the structure of the vehicle, ensuring its stability and avoiding unwanted vibrations or movements. It is important to mention that the steering rack can be hydraulically or electrically assisted. In the case of hydraulic power steering, a hydraulic fluid system is used to help reduce driver effort when turning the steering wheel. In the case of electric power steering, an electric motor is used to provide the necessary assistance. In conclusion, the steering rack is an essential component in the steering system of a car, in charge of converting the rotational movement of the steering wheel into a linear movement to turn the front wheels. Its correct operation and maintenance are essential to guarantee precise, safe steering and an agile response.